So, I'm just working. I guess I worked 30 hours last week, and I think you guys are just hateful to me because you have mental illness that you don't want to deal with. And as a convenient scapegoat, it's like you're kicking the person that's down. And I've been stable for about 2 years, and you absolutely will have nothing to do with me. And granted, I can't say it's inappropriate, because it is appropriate to be angry when you've been scapegoated. I know that may not help the situation, but I think it was an appropriate measure to be upset. My mom died, and then all of a sudden Jennifer just goes crazy. She goes to the house, she takes everything, she takes my stuff that Mom said was at the house. Mom's like, yeah, it's at the house. You can get it after I die. My Madame Alexander dolls and stuff like that I want to give my grandkids. I'm like, this is fucking nuts. And so I've acclimated myself to the situation, and I've calmed down. But I'm not narcissistic. It's you guys. You guys are on some kind of fucking pedestal that you think you're better than everyone. You're better than the black people. You're better than the Hispanic people. You're much better than me. I feel sorry for you, really. I'm putting the olive branch out of peace. I have a lot of friends in the arts. I don't talk to a lot of people beyond casual conversations, and I do volunteer work for the VMFA. And I went in and I talked to them, and that's a really prestigious institution in Virginia that I do volunteer work for. And Hillary has suffered. Jennifer kicked me out of the house at Afton, and I was suffering bipolar symptoms, but I swear to God, Jennifer, don't get between me and my kids when I'm talking to my kids. If you've got something to say, hold it. Let me finish my deal as mom. You don't have to step in and be the mom to my kids. That was inappropriate. You think you need to control everything. It's ridiculous. You are in such a box. You did exactly what Dad wanted you to, and then when you couldn't do that, well, he wanted you to do whatever, but he wanted to control you, and you let him because you want to please your dad. And then you pleased Mom, and you became a landscape architect. You are not your own woman. Now you're John's woman. So, I feel sorry for you. And yeah, it's very painful when on Christmas you're supposedly now the lady of the hour, and you scapegoat me and say I'm too sick, but you don't care. You don't even call and find out if I am sick or if I'm well enough to come. And so you try to present me as being unstable, perhaps dangerous. It is just so wrong, Jennifer, so wrong on so many levels that you would present that to my children and my grandchildren. No, it's not illegal, but when I was at the party and I mentioned some stuff about addiction, if you have a feeling about it, go ahead and say it. We have freedom of speech, but when you come over and you assault and batter me, that's a court case, that's illegal. You would probably have to go to anger management classes if I took you to court. You are tailoring your life on people's fears in society and the stigma of mental illness. That's the freaking dark ages. My kids know I'm not crazy. Hillary, she's a little bit out there, but I'm not going to say what's going on in my life and my profession and stuff like that. And I always, with an apology, would forgive you. But you're not there yet. You're running around putting your body through a bunch of hell and stress, trying to make the world follow your direction. And if you can't make the world follow your direction, you run away, like you ran away to Lynchburg. I'll tell you, my friend Todd, who owns VMDO Architecture, he's gone into Buckingham schools and made them better. I don't understand why you left. You don't like black people? That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Whatever. But why am I angry? Well, I'm like Mom. Mom and I used to fight. We would fight tooth and nail because she's a control freak too. And I would have my ideas and she would have her ideas. And we fight. That's just part of our relationship. You can't judge me and you can't judge her because that's my relationship with my mom. And, you can judge. Well, you get along with her because you do what she wants to please her. And that's it. I did not. Mom and I had a very good, real relationship. And we accepted that we fought sometimes. And that's just the way it went. So there. And so you guys can judge all you want. But Mom and I knew that we would fight. And that was just part of it. Because Mom was very, 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 very stern in her beliefs. And I was not. I'm outside the box. I had new ideas. And that was just part of the deal. It went on pretty much all our lives. I didn't like to do puzzles. Wasn't my thing. But no, you're sick. You got OCD. And it is causing your arthritis, by the way.